Alright, what's going on, guys? Try back again. Here to bring you another video. This video is going to be doing a review for the first trailer for the new Marvel television series, which is called Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. Alright, so what is Marvel's Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D.? Well, basically what it is a TV series going to be coming to NBC Thursday nights this fall, and should it succeed, I imagine we'll probably have a few seasons at least, probably leading up to the Avengers 2. After the huge success of the Avengers, Josh Whedon, the director of the Avengers, and tons of other shows, producer. I mean, so many at this point, it's crazy. He's even written comic books. The amount of things he's done is just astounding in his career. And obviously, being at the forefront to helm the Avengers as the director is definitely a feather in his cap, with it making over $1 billion and everything that it did. I think it passed 1.5 when you incorporate all the sales and everything with it as well, the Blu-rays and just everything that it was able to do, just a juggernaut. Marvel obviously has faith in him to take this TV series on, which is just basically a S.h.i.e.L.D. TV series, helps them hype up their other movies, and just adds to the whole Marvel live-action universe, so to speak, which I like a lot. I'd like to see DC do something like this, where they could really get the Avengers going, or like the Justice League, and have different movies all tied in together, and maybe have a spin-off TV series like Arrow that ties in somehow, and all these types of things. I mean, they do have Arrow, and they do have different series, Smallville and stuff, but they never tie them all in together and have the same actor playing the same characters in different, a TV series and in the movie, which I think is a brilliant idea, and I really wish they would do that. Now for this, there is a trailer out. I'll put the link in the description to the trailer so you guys can check it out. Obviously, having Josh Whedon involved as a director, all of his experience in TV and movies and everything, writing, producing, all of his great series he's had in the past, I think we can expect this to definitely be good. Now, in terms of the trailer, as you can see, basically, Phil Coulson, the character, is going to be returning to the Marvel live-action universe, so to speak. Him seemingly dying in the Avengers, obviously not. Somehow they were able to bring him back, or maybe it was a clone, or who knows what the hell. But I'm sure they'll explain that within the first couple episodes of the series, maybe even the pilot. And we can get to figure out how he survived and everything like that. There was a saying, nobody actually ever dies in comic books. Most of the time, I don't like when they do things like this, where they have a character that dies and then they just bring him back and they're like, oh yeah, he died, but then, and do that in live action series. Comic books, I mean, you have so many issues. You have like 600, 1,000 issue runs, or well, maybe 600, 500 issue runs of Batman and stuff like that before they're relaunched eventually. You're going to have characters die and come back. I mean, it's going to happen. But I'm a bigger fan of like the whole Jean Grey Phoenix approach, which is, if you're going to kill them, have them stay dead. It makes us take the story more seriously, because now you got a character like Phil Coulson coming back to life. It's like in the Avengers 2, if they kill somebody off in there, are they going to stay dead? Are they going to come back? It makes us not take it as seriously. However, I can see why they did it in this situation. They want to have that tie-in to the Avengers. Without him, they don't really have that actual tie-in. Now, he was in the Avengers, had a pretty big role and everything like that. He's even going to have a Hot Toys action figure, so I mean, it's good that they were able to use him. He's probably not that expensive, the actor, to get to for the series, and Josh Whedon obviously worked with him before, so get him to sort of tie it back to the Avengers movie and make it feel like it really is a part of the same universe. And I think that whole idea worked out pretty well, or is going to work out pretty well. Because from the trailer, it does look like it's going to be pretty fun to have him in there just being silly, and kind of get to see a little bit more serious side to him, because he's going to have to be that leader of a team type role. So obviously he's going to have to do that. So that should be definitely fun to see how that all works out. Now, in terms of the show and whether or not he can carry it by himself, though, He can't. I don't think he can carry a whole TV series by himself. As you know, he could be the lead, but you got to have some other interesting things going on. Now, even though it has all the right pieces and it sounds like everything is in line to make a great series, from the trailer, I'm not really that impressed. Don't mean to sound like a hater because I love the Avengers, love comic books, as you can see, obviously. And I'm going to check out the series. Definitely going to watch at least the premiere. Probably will even review it. So if anyone's interested and you haven't subscribed, please feel free to do so. I will review it when it comes out because I do like to review TV shows. So we'll do that. But I don't have too high hopes for it because from the trailer, it doesn't look to me like it's going to really be that, I want to say, superhero-esque. I know that's not really a term or a word, but what I mean to say is that it doesn't really seem like there's really going to be that many superheroes in the series. And as a result, I'm like, oh man, I would think that a S.h.i.e.L.D. show, you definitely want to have. I mean, I'm not expecting to get cameos from Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man or things like that. They don't have the budget for it. It's not going to happen. Even though it'd be cool if it did, but it won't. We all know it's not going to. It'd be really cool if it did. But there's so many other characters that were part of the Avengers, that were in the Avengers, that were villains of the Avengers, all kinds of different things that they could probably use to add into the show. Have maybe some of the members of his team be, have some kinds of superpowers or something of the sort. Like maybe have a street level hero like Iron Fist or Luke Cage, or one of these types of things, one of these types of characters involved in the series as a member of the team. Because right now from the trailer, and I look at all these characters and see them, I'm like, bland, generic, just regular people, S.h.i.e.L.D. agents. Aside from Coulson, it's like, oh man. But granted, it's just the first trailer, so we can't really draw too much from it. We can't really say too much, but I'm definitely going to check out the series. I don't have super high hopes for it. Fairly high hopes, but not super high. And I hope it's a success because I definitely like Joss Whedon. I definitely like the Avengers, and I think it has all the right pieces. But we got to see some heroes in it. We got to see some superheroes. I would think in the mix somewhere, or supervillains or something from the comic book series to really make it feel more like a tie-in rather than just have Coulson. Because by himself, he's not enough to just make that link. I think it's a start, but you got to have some superheroes in there, some different things like that happening. So definitely going to check it out. Those are my thoughts on the trail and everything. I hope it turns out great. I hope it does. I really hope it does because I'd like to watch the show and review it and enjoy it very much if that's what it is. But from the trailer, I would say that it looks okay. I don't think it looks terrible. I don't think it looks fantastic. It just looks okay. And in this market, in this entertainment driven world, okay, just decent, doesn't usually cut it. So I hope it doesn't get canceled or anything, and I hope it does well because it has the potential for sure. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the series. Are you going to check it out when it airs? What do you think about the trailer? Do you think it looks like crap? Do you think it looks great? Do you think I'm totally off? I'm right in the middle. I think it looks okay, but not great and not crap. Just okay. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let's write in the comments. Let's talk about it. I'll call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev, and I'm saying peace.